some more preview content for the upcoming major DLC NORTHAG for WARNO, the real-time tactics game by Eugen Systems. And yeah, now we're going to take a look at the 9th Panzerdivision, GDR. They're kind of like state-of-the-art T-72 equipped tank division. It's a bit similar to 7th Panzerdivision, but there are obviously some differences with regards to tanks. Like you only get T-72s, which is really cool, and slots are different and so on. So some differences. So logistics on the expensive side, as to be expected. Infantry as well, lots of 3-point slots here. Artillery okay-ish and very mobile, and tank tab, lots of T-72s, including which one? A very new one. Which one was it? I think this one. And that kind of fits into the time frame, but it actually never was delivered in real life. The Soviet export tank. Reckon, not much to write home about. Also quite expensive. AA. Decent. Helicopters expensive. And a very good air force. So let's start here. You get 2 truck options. The new T-815, or at least new for GDR. 3000 supply, that's a lot on 2 vehicles, but that's what you need for the artillery. We'll jump ahead quickly, because I think in the accompanying patch the napalm is nerfed, and it now costs or it has been nerfed recently, I'm not quite sure. It's 2000 supplies, so you can recharge that twice if you bring one of these big boys here. And yeah, so quite expensive. And then again, you get really cool EMPs here as command vehicle options. I think it's just so much better than the NATO command vehicles because of the amazing availability. And GDR troops are resolute. Please bear in mind that this is work in progress. It's a preview build. And you get a field depot, so forward operating base, to fulfill your napalm needs. In the infantry tab, all your troops will then come in BMPs, but you know, your support guys here, grenade launcher and machine gunner. And here you get the faggot as well, only the faggot, but you get some BMP options here. So yeah, you can choose whatever suits you best. They are slower than the BTRs, but I think they've got better armor, better with the ATGMs, I think. Then Motorized Schützen leader. They can come in a variety of BMPs. I won't spend too much time, going on the details of the models, but when you build your own divisions and your own decks, take the time to take a look at those models in particular. The vehicles look fantastic. Like this one here. This is a new variant actually. And let me quickly double check. Yeah, I think that's a new one, a new variant. Infantry. Yeah, that's a new concourse equipped variant. So this is pretty cool actually. I would bring them in this potentially. Motorized Schützen get the same options, and you get 4 cards. You also get 4 leader cards. That's quite excessive. Then you get Motorized Schützen, RPG 27, really good AT capabilities on short range though, and they can come in the BMP2, also with the Concourse. You get your Pioneers, MTLBs and SPWs, and here the same for your Pioneers and for your Pioneers Flamme. Let's jump to the artillery tab. 820mm mortars. They can come with this, which is quite nice. 822mm howitzers, self-propelled howitzers. They can be used in a tank role as well. And you get the bigger howitzer. Then you get rocket launchers, HE. And then you get the napalm rocket launcher, which is so expensive. You get one card only. But this is interesting for still, I think, for 10v10 players. Also for 1v1 maybe, but 345 points, 2000 supply cost, that's very substantial. Now this is going to be very interesting. You get the Maljutka and you get the Sturm. The Sturm is only in one more Soviet division. So it's a rare sight to see. A Cocon and 2000 meter range. The Resolute trait is missing, but it's going to be added in a patch or at release. I don't know, but yeah, this is reported, and it's not intentional. This is work in progress. You get a leader tank, T-72 Mark MK. You get the T-72 V2. Lovely 19 penetration, but then you get the better ones here with they are up armored. In particular, this one has 18 armor and the new Sphere missile. Well, for the time frame new. And yeah, that's a really interesting unit. And as you can see here, you get some. This is new. Get some overlaps with 7th tank division as well. Yeah, you can bring a lot of tanks. Recon tab, Mi-2, a Recon helicopter, and the Mi-2 US Adder that is lightly armed. It costs you 10 points, but it doesn't cost you availability, so that's actually, I think, worth it. You get Recon troops, they come in the KPV, and also the new Schwimmwagen. There's the one in the Soviet tank division as well, but it's not Resolute, so there's a difference. Also the name has been changed, you know, to incorporate it into the GDR. But I'd probably go for this, you know, to get an additional Recon unit. Motorized Aufklärer, they can come in a BMP-1 with AT missiles and obviously good optics, or in a helicopter. Then you get SPW-40P2 and the BRM-1 tank gun, and this is heavy machine guns, medium machine gun, and then you get, this is quite nice or interesting, that's in 56th, get one of those jammer helicopters, and yeah, I'm not sure if it helps you that much to reduce the optics of radar units, but it definitely helps you to cancel enemy artillery correction. So having that behind your lines, you know, kind of in the area where you have your artillery stationed, can be quite nice because you can see enemy troops. You're kind of safe a little bit, but it's only 2 on the card, and here you can see all this technical equipment, and you don't have that many slots, so tough call. AA, not much to write home about, but still very decent with 4 slots. You get your Strelas, you get your Iglas. Yeah, the Iglas are really nice. You get Shilka, Black Strelas, 2 cards each, and you get 2 cards of Coup as well with 9 damage. You need 10 for many planes, but still, it's pretty cool. Helicopters, you only get 2 affordable slots. You get this kind of like air-to-ground rocket variant of Mi-2. You get this one, Mi-24D with AT missiles, and you get this one also with AT missiles, but more expensive, less availability, but you get 2 cards, and you just get you know, the better range and more anti-tank missiles, 8 instead of just 4. It's a different one. Also, you get better accuracy. So yeah, it's actually quite nice, better rate of fire and so on. Air tab, pretty decent. Your AA fighters, I'm always interested in AA fighters first and foremost. Air-to-air missiles here, 7 kilometer range. Even here nearly 8, 6 damage. This one is 5. Yeah, so this is clearly better, but you only get, in my opinion, with a better range, but worse availability and also worse ECM. Yeah, so there are trade-offs. And then you get SUs with air-to-ground rockets. You get a cluster SU. You get an HE bomber with a huge bomb load, and you get this AT with 30 penetration, and it's fire and forget, so that's nice. Yeah, so interesting division. Definitely the highlight is the T-72 tank tab. That's really affordable. So I think this division, also combined with the where is it? The napalm and the rocket artillery, and in general the artillery kind of leans more towards like a team games or even 10v10. But on the correct map, I think you can do really well with it as well. But I think you need to call on or rely on your assets to take out enemy infantry positions, in particular AT, GM squads. And yeah, what's the division I take for the screenshot? It's obvious. It's an obvious choice. It's the Kampfpanzer T-72S. What a beast! Let us maybe I should close this a bit, and then let's do the image like this. It would be cool to be able to hide the UI. But here we go. A bit more to the left. That's the division. Let me know what you think of the division. I think it's very interesting. Thanks a lot for watching. Until then, bye for now.